always on MPA alaba mia gada ndia to hanji kpata anu makam kwa akpe na mo yo kata wada kaklimi le yavala vovovo oji Honorable DZUDZORLI komi GAKPEY with our Sun City Radio.
Yo akpe macho mon papa edo agbeto ne Georgia Sun City dollar o
Yeah.
Miamuka doma maduba to hinami.
Yeah, we.
Ye macho mon papa ni ba ne Georgia afiao machichu dumagao NDC jo haba bomoto.
Okay.
MPP party moto Georgia party vovovo moto mani banu ndi
Ayun to ban do ban NPP to la ba magbana biaga ba kadodo ke ala wo pele NPP dinya hamono do mana ngogba yinya ha
o magbulo ba nya tefato na nya MP eshebe MP na keta machama ntom katan.
Okay.
Manya Eurofia ba enye jo ha ba bon teta wo wukyo masha me ke la keta machanto mako azu apanka representative le parliament nana molenyama.
Okay. Right, akpa gento fon me parliament story.
Oh mi fon mi ma wala mi ga fon gba odo ma la ma se pele ka ma se ma aba ale untona nyana parliament pa do wala ha chuchuma ba committee doli na no I feel the floor of parliament is sitting to advocate for your people, as well as name you wanna recess. She can many break. Gakamanya do give a break. Madora Kogo, a mania yuto na glaro constituency. I would dora cover.
Okay.
Alo do kajima na itepo wa pobanki ma. Tama blono ba me recess fear. Almost Kwashiroman Nekatan.
Okay.
Kwashiroman Nekatan. A Joma Kumala.
La constituency.
4 weeks, Katamal constituency.
Okay. Ika Majiba Mahwisaba, Anya you didim ya Valongia, a Katasam.
Oh, my pa.
Okay. Right. And you talk. But MP Dore Loco you may. Doya.
A doya, Nekwe, Nella, a good door. Lokalabali na football so football fu na ma miss a goal viara wo nke jo ma kick a ball ademo awon ko dara so gbaje on to matena na ko go ta ali referee so ogbore football fufu nche na ma ko MP do referee so gbo maro yaro yo anyaro blogara do mu makuku malio alo mosegomo ata ogbole I cannot attend Google, which I see the role of a parliamentarian. Allo do dashi ke parliamentarian. Sometimes we need to be educating our people. But what is the rule, cardinal rule of MP? Because Mashama MP ever to development person. About Tafla Chikafa behind MP. MP do not do MP. Ba a sopping that is your first rule.
Okay.
Now, Obali Africa lena me put the jeshebe yaruya MP need to do certain things we call emergency interventions. Alaba emergency intervention ma circular do variable onami some common fund na kono do me. Averagely common fund 70,000. Maybe sometimes 54, 69, higher so you might cross 100,000 per quarter. Aka akwe deje shibe na jirudu rashi ajogang ho 100% in the district assembly. She can never KETA municipal assembly. Na gava MP to ikwenye 5%. Maraku
Gamana yofia ever mamara lofaji
no
kwenye to.
Te pomo 5%.
Okay.
Na mira lofaji après de jesibe bla shiki voton e district assembly.
Okay.
Oko ngogba yi dowe. Aka wo MP 5% ikwi. Aka me pe jigere bo de jesibe MP o pa dona aba no je jemawu district assembly. Ta va we ba ku hiuka ngogba yi do ka je a district assembly for do dashi onyeba o ma shama ba ko plan MP ba MP for do na nyama ta va we ba yaro ye the for instance amodonya o ashitutu suku hotutu pelengma over quick plan MP do da shonya bridge aro MP this is assembly for donya kakpere this is assembly one omoru do kramanya this is assembly for nyonyo akpe de jeshiba ama is from the central government shikaba jurudu per do da shonya bo wodoma.
All right, mi tetagere nyamo katano heme mi akojira mojiro yikwe. Aga mi akoje jeroro gomaka babiaro no mi afa moji ye enya nu popo ado wa magada ropo. Ika woda jeshebe tobi afada na constituency o matonyo la pugono fi akatu south katakula nglo 100,000 kenya 1 billion ga hoho. Ye enya ba anglo gato cho to hejere pouvoir po duara gbo fuma akatu south tonza o to ga kato odri. Tobi apada pa gari na dia leke gaya wa fi vaye no ko wacho gaya we
akpe Patrick ya afi na do MP guy ka bi bla na manya gavio
okay
manya 100,000 for a ganya onyo le yamaha a guy ka bla mala from my own resources kra manya 100,000 for nyawonyo
okay
kaka anya role de jo goko ge ala akwe de je because amodo munyu ta flash ka fa bind na yi na de atofuga akbugar akawode namba ku gbala re kai tati ha na yira magbo anya re bloga na makoko ya lo nya re ke ka na blunya na makoko iko ya ga arkoliko ga koga na aje bana blunya re na ma bana perem ta flash ga fa chafure mia de to enyi aba MP na aje manyama wo tonye shim nya wona no wo ma obali to na nyana mi wo flevlu ta flash na onto la media practitioner na nya na pulu TV to ba pele media have wo va kata ma onto nya ba ko ba nya onya
yeah
da fa ga na afi agbombali do la yo honana afi no li adoma afi am novi be okpere miango ta okpere miango nene mulima alwana me
yeah
mamukata gamukata manya maraka bojo MP akwi ni wo domo bodo boblo alaba mia novi o ka churi yina o NGO aro yana ba caring sisters mi ko ba o jabagba ohun do boblo mi ha mi do boblo yo lo fun gbogbo ro covering about 4,500 forms covering ambo ka chirao won to me a manya mi awo MP so mi alaba novi nadu ho akuna na bi ye nadu mo statutory every quarter 5% of common funds should be going to them
okay
as a guy can emergency job akamya to mi aba do common sasa common fund am release on quarter e mo fum no fear the whole of this year for guy ala scenarios
the whole of this year
yeah common fund scenarios about 3 quarters or so 4 to 3 quarters areas which every quarter we do over alaba MP so that way but this is assembly or omufupam alaba a guy ka jiruru je wo ration and this is assembly so ko over do gama baba mo that way but this is assembly over the amaka amama wodo badago nyama sama alaba gamali mesha makboli he hama sasami ta gamala du komo ta hofu of here you mag gama baba mo but by statutory by law it should be coming every quarter ta MP amiawa gama baba mo na mi kamia to mi apa gba wa jeje imi re to bi apa de gbo blani ba o yin ejore mi na VOJ evo ba miada ablago mashi MP na katu saf ye yire do hegba alaba ebiami i obiama nkemi mi awo mi oga ona ba safa gboloba yeji be ezen yoga akọ light na adwore kere fu ba magbo alaba light malogbo nyanyi nto ogbulina ameva wo doni kro nyanyi ntejini ye ple wo doma ashilashim yoga gboloba the view demie la doma osubo Patrick la mau ple batonkumo mi tanyi no gere ablem ya de to ni mi blawore viri kanyogola nami alaba bi black blin na mi ya wo do wa jeyomo temi atakpu anglovi jijo ya va bledu ya ba mi de review mo wood mi aglo mi da para kado vire kanyogola nami I have the list here but review or aba sepa target review 1,000 alaba adaru o dawo doma e man fu mu no fi mi de review do mi ka agreement no ga wanye ukata ni me va ro to nya gba me blog
okay
ala ba ye o be ga ye ko heju ni heju ma pereng ha aga we be apple machine review ka wo ye da domala gom fugon fi ka chirola ajabo wo do ri ara dash now ala ba because of me do doma don ya zangola ko de ya plara no chu to bi apa de pagama ala ba na mi bro to bi apa de ma ya pla machine 70 pieces ni nyama ba o bonya ye ngojo ta flachi kaji kofa do affect for amagara kaji kofa overload ko community center ke honorable Richard Kwashiga tutum afi domo wo fi mo overload ko fi mo house or mashamanya community center MP super MP pa come fan ye wo doma tali wo doma ja doma po ba eyi nyama gbo to bi apade ba wo doma le mi shiga kama wo mi out of 100,000 na mi had 40,000 Ghana cedis after cement plan okokpo do boy adu tax stage malo we mi wo tapa o shango plate ne kaji kofa alaba tapa malu limozamo mi ajesa sangoma even ma pun place similar man o ba mi we ala ka baba donoji pola like nesiso over na o we papala over the maruno je doje boy the KETA hospital ka yo bo fi monya yo metafa alaba onye cheap compound ba or the next split or two adojo rafma she ke bana na jo the kaji kofa toje e fi ba nka o tanpo bobo fi na monya bo or refer o akoyire doji kokonje oyi
okay
ta adomai ko mi ota 40,000 60,000 nyama pla machine o ma lo fare ka na me mi bulama ba ne mi amana mi ano viu ka adosron la viu ka chafo blangol le tapo
machine o manani
alo fare ka
okay
100 pieces e ma mfumu no ta flash ka fa we ma ta na o check up a copy da ko ba de do ngulu jijoli GAKPEY pije ka je in la gba fa one ota like na ba sanya ba o chuga na jijoli GAKPEY ye wo duga alo muton biara amawe we ba mi bloba to bi na ngulu checkare KETA Municipal Assembly Angloga District Assembly Ketu South Municipal Assembly nkoma alaba na ngulu checkare assembly nkoma azunka azduko paga neve puto yungulu checkare jiruro rapa nkoma ka azunka azu aduga nem ya hire mi apa MP super common fund account ma la assembly ma efiafiamba na ga over mi apa account ma dudu a circle dudu ka le Ghana pa circle dudu wolge wo we gama plug alaba auditors so tampa audit your bali mizan ga rechere to actually promote transparency about it ye wo de check account ma manya jujol GAKPEY is not signatory to any of the account assembly. Chief executive amanya signature but is not signatory to any of the account in assembly. Tonya kiyeba mangolo later. Later mangolo copy ye ala fia goji. Attack Patrick Ahli. Yo de account ma later mangolo yin. Later mangolo yin ala fia goji attack ni jo. Na kura bari nkawe mangolo de malama. Ibi ko ta duro ko nyeba mangolo bana assembly through chief executive but to be a dynamic gara o depositere MPs come off an account ma do do la nyeba nyu mebe mi awanye.
All right, so na masenya goma afiamba ke mama jira ma rogbanto ye dongo yire togbigo vegle ne ba chie da yo da to ye aba mi amayo anya pakparan to bu MP o la fugo no fia biabo ye yina fia la mi azon play ha mi ebo susu mi arema ala ba ye mi ya susu ya cho ye ajaba mi ha mi ala susu ara rasia cho ye ala ba anglo MP aba ya haju cho susu ya pla machine ye na beba yo ha ichi da yo da to a hoda me wono a homa wo wono ya ko gamara po homa gbe ala ba susu ya ichi adama wa opo do du ya jaba ono shinu no ono yimano gbogbo kaya to susu apla machine akbere wonu anyama ina gbona togbi afi o dashi ganu na we ma afi aba manye togbi do ko ganu afi na gbona susu wagara gazazanu
awo pere ha honorable Ablagomashi, yabe yoga, yezanga wo shade. Alaba ye chira mo, tepe kemia komu daro, anya fupakba, tepe melio. Tave bianigba, but ya je shade oga, recently, I could tada weaver, tepe upo, echiga tepava. Yoba, aoke ya pumple fiao, alaba noji tepe bubuike ya tawo shade. Meshaman ya shade, badoike, na ngojo. Amonata anote ta ya yo gama ala fa fi fele ma dashing jela ipe common fund account ta mi ama to kele chafu ko stable ta mi dom la shi ma ta nke ona ba guma shi wa mala fi ma je manyen chunchi nke ona ba sefa wa manyen chunchi nke wonya mala kata wonya chunchi ta at any point in time they will be able to give you what information that you want.
All right. Just for the avoidance of doubt, later yake miapa sofa majilangolona assembly angule la pajinu adali apa nkakebla vavo adali agba na momafia na KETA Municipal Assembly. DS request for release of funds. Kajikopo Community Center. I write to request for the release of an amount of 40,000 Ghana cedis to purchase paints and tiles for the completion of Kajikopo Community Center with source of funds from Togbi Apede the 14th and Africa World Funds donated to MP for tidal wave communities. Counting on your cooperation. Signed, Honorable Kwame DZUDZORLI, GAKPEY, Honorable MP for KETA. Then there is another one to same date, 27 June 2022. Same to the Municipal Chief Executive, procurement of sewing machine, in line with my objective to promote and reduce youth unemployment in the constituency through technical and vocational education training. I write to request for the activation of the procurement process for the supply of 100 pieces of sewing machine with the following specifications: measurement 54 by 2, 3.5 by 3.8 centimeters, net weight 16 kg, handle type. The source of funding for these items are budgeted from Togbi Apede the 14th and Africa World Airways as a donation to the MP as a donation for the MP for the support of tidal waves communities, counting on your cooperation. So this is the letter, the two letters written by the Honorable MP. So New York Gawogea MP Abe Yegbulina Togbi Apede hafi oda shiganu menyo do da shiganu hafi yogbana do dogere no akano ba fi na yije a masiba abale na glena ona ba ko shigan yije community center magoma ye do ma contract onyo kono contractor ye ayonya contractor wu do no handover do na assembly hafi gabu buare ina do ma wo chakaga de chota
o ma global MP comment faire nos encore woder
okay
structure mala ma fi ajiji in addition to that contractor wu don the paracoli nyama no tapo in tapena po I blogela ala wudon mala wudon ga ka mashama amoma to atayira hobo nyama ive pe bo ba dokukluli bela ngoli mu manya na tiling alo painti para yo don adono akane top mafia pe bo mo painter tapa mo tiles ni dokuklula mafu manya duma via structure amata no mano pomba contractor va we ala mala ko magleri shikaba mahiani oza akọ adra magbotopa la masanya oru la Kajikopa manya vuda damao nyamia nyato nyeba makpubo e ona ba ko shiga je kaji for maternity ward goma yo wungo ali tapana no operation nyema va nyanye plan wo jipi plan to operationalize it for the Kaji to be used for betterment of the health of the people. Then my MP don't have no view doron o chapo jalumo aje na continue alaba du kopa gaza memela alaba top ya pa ga African world na miga ta zunka du kopa ga ta jaba na zere du mevium ta flash ka fa me chama nya ba Kajikopa e ngoja pe mi lo mo koro ta marbe manyo atambia video so le nwa fi me mi lo ngo koro nyama so aja mi awuta pama ye ngojo ha ina konjilo lo gbanya ba mi ba wo screen na mu public health mama no wo screen na mu opomo wa dopo the view skin rashes plan wo ba kuro amukata is you call it waterborne diseases outbreak of that cholera plan limit wonyo alabama rope ta flash kafa amada pochichiam and laviochichiamo, which is a what? A recipe for outbreak of what public health diseases.
Yeah.
So, and looking at me as a public health specialist, a practitioner who have worked in health sector for over 16 years. I'm a bottom of a senior. So I won't sit down aloof, but I'm not the view not the moon. But I'm with the Yeshiva President Mahama, former president, and Nami Molu 1,000 bags miles for the 3 constituency, and in charge for the 3 constituency to cut all those things to our colleagues, but no relief items. Okay, and you made Doma, Yamuga, we usually get pay a diverted model. Never yena no agent I biasam. Alo menene me no be I biamia sanya woman. Ama kwari bongo bayi na tama faka kamera no yinomo. Agwera me to nyata me no nyata ta politics wo me unka politics nyata to anu corrector. Tana basana na gomo. Oh, MP is not above criticism.
Sure.
He president I'm above criticism. Nobody is above criticism. You know, man, criticize him. The flash car for a band, but Shamata criticizing for. I can't about Torre come a pocho chomalong. All right. Never do my old Pogabag or Glon Jojo. Kaka, Jube, Plum Mugano. You could bring me. All right.
So, later in Anglon Assembly, Oda Shiganun, Wachopo Community Center, or
Oda Shigan, a Gaha. Back in 4 days or a shigang, a Gakata Alina Pepe, new try a quarter shigang. So a gallo account, as we speak now. As we speak now, la machine hopefully. Okay. Assembly na play top la machine. Assembly la machine. Many way no go by purchase. I would like no later procurement later. Won't you go monoga? Am I the supplier? Okay. Talking and nag malaba no doinai. Then I meet dolly every. To every mangulo, the signature when you sign a check, okay, is a technocrats in the assembly. It may be Blomber, fear, honorable your signature, but a check, matter sign check, the assembly. It is what the coordinating director, back municipal finance officer, always sign a check. But and they are mandated by law to do that because they are what we call technocrats. Ozu public, Ozu what? Ozu dollar over dollar shima or more. Like I chief executive position, MP position is partisan. That more than an assent checko. The only thing you have MP ma or never nanya gala assembly, you know ma wunana. Mangulo later bag malamana, all the fun, sukufitoli, hamaga hagaru, and Nene me mangbalang logi ma kafia ba menungse menagbala nse bari assembly na wo ABC na ka amu kala assembly ma o jagoma I will process you apla mu na o to kunye ba na wo assembly ye wo bona amanya jujoli ga kwepa mo ko ga violo eva vaga assembly storm anu assembly storm tana ma jiba ma azin akona kaji kopa alo abucha kopa kama yiga we have a book aro yama requisition. Okay. Allah nyashinya ye MP's requisition. Man ngologa candidate release 20 machine or 30 machine for so and so. Ka wo sign, ka mi ba hwe, ka mi kona wo. Ne me kwenu wo ha, ami ka ho machine na ajabo da shag malanta de kare. Ba yo hwe. Mala mu ka ta wala fia goji. Okay. Amako. So KG Community Center MP aba contractor yo ko dona MP for common fund wo ko wo mi adoma wunu fiyo bana wesanda awefo aka no ma imata pala mala no ma nyito mo ajaba yo gbo sha trota panu no ma nyito no cho hama amayo kala pugonu ye chiere mia de towa ajaba do odya na vano nyicho ya yoda shiganu alaba machine opli mala ye papa mo ala assembly apa store yika na ye ya hwe ajaba ya anglo requisition amayo machine hoga hama mako bare manha tobi apode ni discuss pribe ni mi wo obama wo ho on a separate radio plan nya invite officially of our commission now okay then washi into na put up you ga do ngba ne va po motor pa no here be ga na mi ga bubu ikene ga ko wudo mawo ayi ji alo do bubu oyi e pa gbola bubu e organize na mi gbolo to bi okay ta fi aba na nya ba o washi to tra community center no for mi to bi baga na ma ka machine ha gba na kpoga be mi chuga couple we baba okay amako nyara for the karango da yata mi kpo video do di chale
ya balonji social media na ma English o yema ika woda jeshi ba no ba hovialo habeji one of your branch elections you amagado pomba majaba MP na aporo kwira no mamamo nuka tutu ejola fma
akpan no bia rokumajo ma globe nya el jahabo tanof odom chunchi
okay
nyamajo ma ka shuga kan mun kama ko nyoma akoko nyebe ta flachi na maraba MP majaba onu na onu pepemo dala klaba NDC tanofa namiensa nyawo MP so ba branch election nya igbanto won like I will vetting plan one nya igbanto amuka executive they also have interest, MP also have interest, but at the end of the day a separate will do a code that the ajamia zonji but one and I ajefiato ajegato ta one amount equal mimiela ta manya more amobobo am twisting plan wamala tepo taka NDC tanopa a garanyama alaba adon chunshi na makuku wovo e wudna gbanlami ba nyam makuku wo afia chuchole nye magana donasi.
Anyway, yeah, azumi ya papa manya gaka agbagbo ele keta machanu to akata tefe so mata yo jana na ma ejeba amayo le tawa ba wa machanu to monolawa wa sama ba la ko je yo fofo onya chomra nu ba obotrom na mo ve ko gbala ba pumra mo na mo register klo nyaro akayima na global yo patano fa onu makum ko makaraje mi aga gara mafu fifia mi ava track anya ogbo hafi na anya flag achola waya ko daga no aba MP na track adodo ikajaba anya no poyo na polo Jubilee Radio ba ya wodo ado amafaraji aro yo amanya tona tutu majiba miasa track ayaw
yo afi miasa track awo majo ma blow background na no dari
okay
afi na fie na ma address ma Georgia na sego
okay
ta flashka fa na bedu MP na nya MP a foreman you now ba na wodo
okay
bara ko sama mara kuma now ima do MP fie ma da pavu alo da pavu next year
ma papa ya mo yeah
7th year pavu nyega faraka jingo dan alo andra ko nye bara ko sama ma da pavu ha avalia e manya MP ma da pa na Amajichuba, you can't compare apples with oranges. Honorable a black okujetu, amoko miao, fresh MP ko compare me. Taflachi Patrick. This is a man who have been a deputy minister for 8 years. You're deputy minister.
Okay.
I mean, this is the 3rd term in parliament. Tanaponaga wapu upon my weaver the parliament. Itemajiba jaba miadato meukanyo. On the term yang proman no parliament jimi oga shuru na no le parliament onya nyeba na nya professor doctor na do parliament magbanyi no yala
na nya ba jagbanto ma na gagamre parliament
no yala ngogba vago and Ame is currently the chairman ranking for a parliamentary committee on foreign affairs. This is an MP who haven't been to many minister. Nyama no parliament with the Pavan Haro. Nyama one term hangu. Kaka, bo traka na bo nyaye ubloma amolera. That time I send an agomo ajabana bia. Because Patrick, even in our normal practice, FMA have a planner. But drop kakapa na one January in another, January in another, February in another. There won't. So that is why in life you have plans.
Okay.
So if I have plan for 4 years based on a rule, me promise or based by NDC Bajiji, a rule, never Bajiji or Hey Miatamo. Whatever you
yes.
So we should put the issue at its perspective. When you're no blog or rem. Hey, you call a spade a spade. Another thing This is a fresh MP going to Parliament. He made that one kejo. Door you will ashing. I'm a Dubalao. I'm Roberts over attack him.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
A girl law. If I tell you, it's close to over 100,000 Ghana cedis. Don't you ba? Ugava yenye to a door you will ashing in filling station. We beg belong off my way. Yama. 5 times. I'm robbery attack. Alleging Mbabunu of my way. Even down for this year, I'm robbery like jolly your dog. So you should be asking questions. Why all that? Is it to blame your move, but my Bugama or Ingolo allow to do what? You should be linking it. Ta no and mucho. Within this many 2 years, I'm a job, you got a job. People should be magnanimous. Like what 10? I know no brother, but let them. Patrick Magabunya in 2019, pandemic major. Coronavirus mother. Coronavirus may affect usually GAKPEY. It may affect your business or even government, but coronavirus affected all the way from 2019, 2020, and 2021. At that time, 2018, a container, 40-footer container, was $3,000 in the Conic Bonavado. From 2019, pandemic ajo. Mata, I will import Araka. In addition to that, as I speak to you, up to all the way to 2020, as I speak to you, a container, 40-footer container, is $18,000. A dollar rate at then was 4 cedis. As I speak to you, a dollar rate is almost 10 something. That usually GAKPEY Ghana. Hello, your business is so corona, to more affected. So these are the background I want to give you before we move to the tracker.
All right, Akpe, Amako. Gakafima get a tracker, yeah, in a toshi, honorable Kujeto, Black Wapanya, Comia, Agblin has a Kalali, Afmia get a tracker, Panya, yeah, then I know no parliament where we have here. Nana Makanya, deputy minister. Wopla, honorable Kujeto, party the Camille. De Kadodo Mamma Mia Doma, Be Alaina, Liver Vienbe, and Okatama Chano Tuatapa. Nakpaperen Madeli wa wona wa weno la bela paranu ma mi nyaro sam ka agbandia go hano Metro TV ple Dr. Randy Abe ple NPP dunya hama no lado no nya jakam about 97 apco trainees factory developer constituency na ba wa absorb wo kata napco trainees so lo ha wo constituency
Yes.
De kadodo mama la mi adoma ba pepere no yelia wa now alo wa now na wo safalo onabo gomashi ba amayo ka wo doma la mi ada wo ha omega 3 apama ko na ma
Akpe, as you grow in parliament, you have networks. As you are growing, you will have. For instance, then I can compare Honorable Kujeto. Now the floor of parliament, you Honorable Haruna Chu, Alo Honorable Avaji Chu, or Honorable Avaji Yoga, are you Haruna? I feel you. Then I can Kujeto Chu on the floor of parliament, Imachu, Yoga, Afi. So parliament, seniority is the key.
Okay.
In addition to that, Honorable Kujeto, fat trailer, Egbo, Le Ipa constituency. She which process cassava and starch. KETA, the one this is one factory, but factory, but is it operational? Value. Okay. Not Doma, you can also go to the company, globally, or Tahomerica along Bavana. Company killer KETA Dom. The whole KETA constituency mention company yearly and employment up to even 50. 88.9 That's why you don't compare apples with orange, Maglom. That is why you have to bring other initiative for people into go. And that is why agriculture is key. From your party, fishing. I put the several far question, even in parliament or the floor of parliament. Patrick, as a members of parliament, we have tools that we use. One is to write statements for maybe needed something now clean on the floor of parliament. Alaba, the speaker, he issue what we call consequential order. And that consequential order, the minister will carry it. Okay. Second, you can do a motion and then move motion on the floor of Parliament. Here it is allowed. One, another tools we use, you can file questions. And the minute you bring them, the sector ministers to come and answer the questions. Here is also another tool. You can see where MP lobby mo, lobby no. I'm a communication expert. Patrick, what is lobbying? Advocacy is a tool in terms of communication. And under the advocacy, we call something what we call lobby, we call demonstration, we call stakeholder engagement. They are all tools under what we call advocacy. And when it comes to lobby, it's not one single person that do lobbying. What prevents even a community to do a press conference or demonstration to register their displeasure? But it's a tool you can use. MP Suhan, they will engage and they do some other advocacies. So lobbying doesn't come from one party, but a single MP will lobby. Even the community, they can also equally do what? Turn those energy into lobbying group or pressure group to achieve the common goal all of us want to achieve. But
yeah.
Internally to destroy ourselves rather than using the energy to advocacy, to advance something for your constituency. Politics are advancing. They are not learning the politics. So as time goes on, they will grow to know.
All right. Me to talk about nyapakpama nyamanyana yi amiaji dagel yi ala duji ala gbegbe. Aka mi agara track apanya ogbo. Gaka kokoko babiara la sinya. Meje ma senu ya manye factory ka do mola red dovema. Ikenya cassava processing factory ya. To sinya rebe factory mo polo operationalized.
Mo factory ka mo operationalized kata ma chantom.
De ka mo polo operationalized.
Alo factory le.
Aka mi de je she ban na ji ma fuma de na to form da de ba maybe a domana chokaba kaba plus ba wakbere do du anya no
ye ma makpede je shibo ngoma honorable homoku engineering is the one in charge of that.
Okay.
Alaba is one of prominent people should government. Alaba one of machines planmo dryer planmo maibo nyeroje. But the cost involved for setting up that factory is not small. Aka ban planmo coffee ma. Ajebe jiru na rashe garamchi oko udonchi, which the processes ukata oyi through. But you know, when processes goes to release or fund the ganya for them to come. The ganya for them na mashama. Unto hala fiye ganya for them. Ta mote rashe gamu ta faungu. So Yenaba Doma is still like that because I mean woman into manufacture a machine pelangu. Like it's a private thing so yon mola. Na rookie I feel assembly ni uga gamrema but now or all commissioning or produce or starch processing of other things. In addition to that, there are other equally companies outside our jurisdiction where we cassava some a core starch biscuit chips I have a proposal for them. I have gone to them and then we have Patrick after my job I will leave everything with you and you see the viability of agri.
So me I get a track up anyauji mia as ale tutue wongbado do no over so we'll take it one by one, then you respond to it one by one.
Shantomanya ju hababo mato so you can manju of kukunwa no tak when I'm 24th year ma we ma ruje afia pe na wo ovoro ya ba kia money mo ko gavi man now e ma ko ga now on kukum anu ga John vivi oba no susu jo me na arabe ya ma now for the calo for na wo do e na fakatavo my change man I transfer alo makubano of one store. Hold on, I blew nyare. Nanyaba wo dagola 24th. You can any chungi bona pankeke plan blava for
Nanya ba itengo abushati abuwe kanya papa afaklo ya shike na wunu ikaba manya ba odakono na ruje papa ba bla fa afika ya na va ayi nanya ya glom de ta flash afuyo atem kura ve peru jarali kura nya wi ikaba nyanyi ba nya glona la nya ta o ma ton la chef fi mes azam ko do mi lo tu do mi kia moni o ma ton li e rudo nya ko ma tu ka bla South Korea ni business partners of afma tama tu ka blu akona ko bone ada na ba kala ba vina mala ka ba no nya ba utako nya ma bu mi je ma bu ji dudu la 24 August ma mama u ko gavi akona so yu ka bu ala ba man na u fo o do khafa ye fa ka afara kalu fo khafa le ruyu ke mi ro da ye bonu ha fa kan vivi o ba lo no su jo ma na e kaka u khafa ba ko mi transfer malano imi ko ga two branches uji ala ba ku go ba me u ka hu o khafa ruyu to ala ba ma ama bu wona ka ku malam asma fa ku MP ma asma ku MP in your first term na u wala fa na ma yo mama 40 pieces on blana iko ke mi la vika tama shantom yi manya bablo nyata bablo mi ole matansha wi itema blomro atanwo we atoro la makarachi ba nyame ogbara ko.
Right, so nyasela MP apa track agbanto idoku da kiamoni nwema so wondodo na
akpa madongba and then time maker ojebe wanamana ije coronavirus ba mashama nyaba coronavirus cripple everybody. Import arakamajimu marakama na ka domo mila even a dungo mayimu because the whole world logistic system have shut down. Mila jiv kakete 2020 va 2021 va coronavirus I can lift a banner and at that time kia money my time you cover my friend ka $2,000 my $1,500 Patrick Anyasama $1,500 my play Flaro 2,000 on my term you cover. In addition to that, the shipping of the container was $3,000. By the time coronavirus of one now is going for about $3,000, and the shipping of the 5 cars you have to pay $18,000. It's not an easy joke because when you are doing this, you don't envisage but this threat is coming. Marakamanyamba pandemic va. Are you getting the point? And so the pandemic va, you need to readjust your promises and readjust your plan. Now agriculture is very key for me. Instead of deploying resources into agriculture, deploying resources into more omowu, I prefer to buy a tractor. I have bought a brand new tractor, and no quivi, and I bought brand new tractor for Chama areas so that we can actually open up for agriculture. A Gama example of Momo, but and then the tractor is with its auxiliary equipment. So sometimes you have to weigh your priorities. And of Unyamaha, as I speak to you, Madugula Tom, we are working assiduously. By next year, some of the cars will come. We start using.
Right.
So manya ogbulunya alo dubla memielo. Nyatepe konyu. Ali mojo and mojo. So if things happen to cartel the amount of shabo to do gola plonju. Maybe deadline. Yes, I admitted, but it's not my fault. It's the whole breakdown of logistics all over the world. So at the end of the day, I let Tamana Nyama do Mama Jiwoga. So Avunyama do go tomu. By next year, we will launch that. Okay. So Gaka, do promises so Katamo Subo. And when we over Magblue or Domi,
yes. So
go ahead with that.
Right. If you have a promise here way somewhere in 2019, Alana
even getting to
the latter part of 20. Yeah, I feel Adako. Alana Gleba COVID.
Yes.
Akpalia for importation.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and it have make exchange rate shoot up. A guy can attack deploy my app level. And it's a fact. It's there. Document only matter now. Na check it. Okay. And the cost for one by then is $1,500, $2,000 range. As I speak to you, it's about $3,000 to $4,000. And that time, a shipping of container was $3,000. But when as I speak to you, it's $18,000. I mean, woke up my hogger cry chama. We are looking at 25,000 Ghana cedis. But as I speak to you, I might have over 60,000, 65,000 Ghana cedis. That is what we are talking about.
All right. So,
the truth of the matter is that you have bring down logistics at 2019, 2020. Break down even hospital equipment. Nobody is doubting, but okay. And that is a fact. But at the end of the day, what we are saying is that how you use the monies. How they are losing, losing.
Okay, topic bubu. So let's go to the next tracker. Let me talk about then you respond to it.
Me baba cheke ba tiba mi wa blood dege ni mi de mi sanga ka wo tibagi alo tili mi o gban la gunyu adashi o honji tiba majiba manya kaya kuma no yamba fever grass akwe o kon e fi mi sam ko ha vora mi na so boloram jan wo demama amo sam na liha e tiba man to atansi o yani be lemon tea Atazia ko wa havu we kanya dashi ho alaba trawo alaba so he na puguma le mama emi a ho dare nye bana gunyu adawo bottle yuma to ban yuma ma pashi ho blo mi le ma e lemon grass ma ti ba ma blo mi la na bu ha togodo mami ma laoshima agovin haboji plafmo ko ti ple ati avi ple chama area so gata mo go logi ma o agbede jesiba o dena fofun ble nto aka fofun wonu dagbla o mo tong yo na jiru ka shi na nya lo dogo wa dagbla ma le gapom gagoma aba nya keke aglareji anna we size plan you mi fam impusu you ka bonya boko dagle mi mon ko managa o alabo dagbla no dagbla agbede jesiba fofun o chuo dokuzan ko a fofun hawo mi fofun hamo ko 4 gallon na ma gallon yellow mama ipo dramle o ga dramle jafima agban yeka bajemi aga no yafa hamo dramle jafimu ala ba na jesha haro yamba vodka fofun hawo nye akane yi restaurant be plot ba na ma 300 Ghana lo 200 Ghana no na go ajemi adashi ho ahamu anya mukata maglo de matawo e maglo ala bobang badudu so pelfayi. You can fool some.
Right, so MP bugwa hema fever grass fufung ha plateau.
So fufung ha odamla atogodo. I have supported some people la togodo of fufung bele o de fufung.
But you support to ala kina support
individually. You give them maybe some 2,000, 1,000 or going to a phone. Because when you want to do such things, you have to do it in small scale and you scale up. But when you have it's a process. If fever grass and going, fever grass malio. This is an idea we are selling to the people. Number one, fear global is a business guy. It's an idea you are selling to people. Those who are interested, they come forward. How do we do? There are research which is going on. Manamu research now. Patrick, do you know something? A tick benye, when a tick be when akora. My tick benye. Where be nakora?
The smell for this one. Yeah, but smell last.
Asa, Gababa may akpo. In a pengo in what have been akpo? What have been akpo?
The same smell. Boyaga sound with tea bank.
Majana Magakuredon. Tibo, yeah. GAKPEY never be like in a quay. I have never been la Mangana. We are doing research.
Okay.
All Mavakata, they are Tibo here. I can't have Maramu people.
Oh, Haya Tigbe.
Tigbe.
Haya Malera.
Yes. Managana Ketla, Shufifule, or Flimagba, nor Ranufifule, nor Tesukuna Poraba. We are doing research.
Yeah, we have kettle. I want to try it.
Yes, so you down all the
so you give it to my brother. Boil it for my proper color.
Yes.
We have kettle here.
Yes. But you know, you see, na Marek Bulu Nyarere, Ajana Terama Unkaweji, Patrick Ekwipo,
Nyamak people. Taina
Gakpey ne center sama la KETA.
Doko apa PPP aba tigbana. Is it edible?
Edible. Man nagen reduger sensitive as the time go na ogbadon liaga gleliaga. Amo liaga managa makura vi benek bari imaro for fear na du na no chidemi echechege. Le channel na yo na bena.
Tia no we cover jaba na niba.
So these are the experiments we are doing. Wow. So that we start into processing. And the processing is not usually Gakpey alone. You must bring investors in. Okay. Are you getting it? Tananya do my fee, Jojroma lo money bear where be pali, name ya the money robo one or alola padam. Maybe will young customer number do matter here and my credit feel over test. So you do research to see which one you can promote.
Upper center is stronger, stronger than the normal.
Very good. Well, my black won't on the map from Chunchi, when you're that is why I brought samples to you. It's a fever leaf. You are a tigbe.
Okay.
So, what I'm doing is that you do research. After the research, you come up with it. And then, tigbe, Meshamatando tigbe for me. Yeah. Can I MP sort of over in your wall and dash your home in a year? You can go into that and make money. It's an idea I'm selling to you. Doesn't mean MP Koko. It's an idea I'm putting out together. But I'll go into it and make money out of it.
Well, maybe Suswanya, ayonya susu unya na doda do hi pepere no to hia do anoni na kwa de jipo na gbele de lao.
Okay.
Because me no joka mo the butternut squash gbele ha ko. But okay, fifia me po market na fever grass gbele mi dag gbele me bona plug na nya bachi akọ wonu ya la maybe you no susu ba jidapo nyamu over do na do maybe na chenka kla company ado na nyaba over plina na ma or a process adi no mo ngere fever grass made in kata kla tomo yo no popo makara jiba susumo no ma oshema
yo no mo oshema parliament apaneni Patrick. You have an ideas, you have to execute your ideas.
Okay.
Paneni nye ma de haro was a room built in a day.
No.
So why people are hurried? And track I can tell you over Homada, it is our own people who are doing this. Which MPs barely less than even 2 years.
And why would your own people do this?
They are for their own intention. I can't tell them.
But why do you think it's your people?
It's them because I have evidence. I have even recordings. The man I know, I will let you play them here. I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because they were doing it to tarnish my image. But in you, my blonde, my geomo, my parliament, I'm a deputy, like a my deputy. 1 year, 7 or 8 months. Is that how we want KETA to be, Patrick? Is that how we want it? So if people bring lawful, laudable ideas, you don't want to execute them, even you give 4 years mandate to the person. Did I say timeline or no? They have given 4 years mandate.
Apart from what this one.
Timeline. So why people are in a hurry? You will not give me a space, a briefing space to execute my agenda. Less than 2 years, then you are armed. Do my view can you owner? It's only few people who want to do that. So be it. But they should be patient. God is on our side. Obadi, Jure hotu la hotu ne Yehovah pashimalam. Menya be Yehovah pashimanoge. Of you nya kumia mi kanaro yo. Kata.
Right.
Dida for no mashimashi.
Traka number 3.
Sashima bakula togodo akwe de je shama area wo danable tami nagoti ble daga imi de nagoti ga me ye wa nya lo dog nya lo duga alabanka o dagle no dagle fo me ro nya nagoti ble ga do jolo kanya yo mi ala nagoti ma mi te faru ga fle nagoti ma lo shi alaba nagoti ma mi zanga akoma ye fubole bono vivio chips akọ powder ikoko fojo boy alaba amukata anya shi ho daga wunchi ibala gunyu woga adawma alaba ya kakara gana kata alaba ya hubana ju Food and Drugs Board Authority bakle Standard Board Authority yako unka yako dash ho
anya mukata maglo the matawo we maglo ala bobang badudu so plafanyi.
Ghana, it's time to watch out for the fake politicians out there.
Right, so I know haya jagoma harofike.
So Patrick, you see again?
Yeah.
Apu music formula. Well, how do you lie? You are less than.
How do you feel when you lie?
When you lie to the people?
Yeah.
I mean, none of you can know him. A parliament where the power haro. Among timeline ulango. Patrick, the whole timeline ulango. So what is negotiable there? If even you have this, somebody have bring this idea, why won't you go into it? If you need support, you come to your MP. How do you do it? So far as they are saying this, well, I'll go into it myself and make the money. Are you getting the point? Because it's an idea. Because agro processing is the key to go. Because as I speak to you, I've supported them. Potato, I bled them. Yes, Sashima. I
you
can
supported
give you
them in what way?
In terms of finance. Okay. And in addition to that, it is not on large scale. So we net the Euro tractor for them, and I have bought a brand new tractor which I'm bringing in to start with other auxiliary facilities for the people. So it is 4 years mandate. 4 years mandate. So you are not even halfway through. So what is it? I bought a tractor. Brand new.
Okay.
Patrick, if you like, I'll give you every documentation. You go and carry it and bring from Accra. Man now. So what is it? Even tractor, no. This is assembly. Honorable Gamaga, Agbedelo for the Chama. Uvakbom. Tractor Malifia. So you have released that tractor for them. Like you spark out down with a battery directly. Time I have released money for them to buy tire. We move that tractor in addition. So that 45 acres, because I want to go into even agri. And I've asked them, they are doing Nagoti orange flesh potato, but other Nagoti 1 acre for me. Because I want to try some experiment. I'm a lechama. And Yalozana a potato, a togali, a corn ice cream. Patrick, I have in my hand here a document where I want to. Here is it, my plan for the year. No, come on, farmer. I found. Attack life here to support farmers in building youth in the beekeeping, mushroom, and vegetables. It's also here. Yeah, trainer. Yeah, attack me. That is my plan for this year. That is it.
Yeah, so capacity building for youth in beekeeping, mushroom, and vegetables.
Yes. And this agbala.
So common fund Ghana
yes, for the training.
Okay.
So because it is you can't use MP, you can't use now Gagbala and any fund at time. You don't do crack at Jim. They don't go and borrow money. So my common fund is also for other you earmark things never or that my train you for in the vegetable. And Patrick, vegetables vegetables are Patrick no, I'll teach you. If I can teach you in this studio. I could paint, paint for container which plastic ones so allow fertilizer bag. Ne ye apoma ku adu manure adu keke adu
la malomi so
quarter fertilizer bag and low container na ucheji. Then you plant the carrot, cucumber and everything on it. Water it in your house, it will grow. When you grow, atakwa the moto ahoga. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even Jubilee, even Sun City affair with you compound lolo. Atap le plastic bowl mole ashima. Kuaka adukarem. Na dung kurem na nochi demi. But katasha teremu no atajile katashima. And you make a lot of money out of what vegetables. This one doesn't require MP to come and do this for you. But these are simple concepts we want to teach people. I'm okay to any amagbo, but I'm okay to Jivoho. I'm going to Jivoho. Corridorly, spacely. You can farm there. And it's true. Just put the soil into container. Na darafma oji. Atamafma. Arunanoma. Na plant vegetables go on. Na no chidemi. Na pomo ogo. These are hydroponic farming we are talking about. There are so many farmings you can do. There are innovative things you can do. This is a concept I'm bringing, and it's easy for you to do. You contain amo na play la KETA shimo. I don't apply fertilizer back to to na karukerem na vumboni. At even potato, atando potato remamo. No Joe, I will send you a video about how to even do potato farms in your own house. I'll send you that video. Then I win a triangle. You see how much you get. So these are the issues we are talking about. All right.
Tracker number 4. Yeah, I say here. Right, so me have a fishmonger, so what time? Lakenya do dollar, Pama.
Patrick, Ekpo Helga ye.
You lied to me.
It's my blog about Jury hot to Lola hot to Neo Pashmala. I repay a car, my avamo. Patrick, my room message Aroruba. The MP, in collaboration with some stakeholders, have initiated a campaign for keep KETA clean and beautiful for sustainable inclusion tourism. In line with this, a professor of environment, 3 Japanese students and 6 students from whole technical universities were in KETA for 30 days to understand the sanitation issues in the community and how we will employ strategic ecosystem approach to develop a waste management value chain and to manage waste as useful material for resources rather than pollutants. It is ongoing. As I speak to you, whole technical university, Christian University in Japan, Professor Ava over no KETA for 30 days. Do you know what they are coming? They are studying how do we turn this waste into useful resources. And there is, as I speak to you, the research is ongoing to collect data of Amaneni Oven Mozam and research is being collected. You see, before you do a project, you need data, baseline data. And then when you finish, then you do what evaluation. This is what we are talking about. So when we are bringing concepts, you are bringing a project, this is how we package it. I will give you that the full document of this. You have to remember Japanese okrami ona hwelie. Ajaba sukuviona no avame shei. So when they are seeing other things, they will write project on it through JICA to get funding for KETA so that KETA can progress. A homily. Na mam emon pumfie na miano view kelon you be your pohonani sikaba Japanese student from Christian University from Japan on Uvavam Avano Aninum on your study tour. From there of their study, they will write a proposal for JICA to attract in Momiapo Shimo Pretapoma. Nabula will maybe a Nami Ho or unknown for a month. 2 months on Nami Ho. He can't accommodate Amomo. I'm ready to take it. I will be in partnership with them. We move them. All right. Lai Pangmao is on course. As a member of Agri Committee, I'm a push minister. You tutor, Nanny Nafi, no tutor, Konguru, Avamana Keta, Toshelao. Emonfuno, a Lai Lofabo. Minister, I now deep freezer, other things. I file question, I push. Even they have supplied them 140 abort motors for KETA last year. I push for that. So, it's wrong with that. In addition to the Patrick, for the near parliament, but the 2 years now, look at this.
Amara Quiba, Yomajiba Yola Lapana Dafi on Contabla. I adore him, Koyono, a foroma for Tan. I don't follow that. The Bubu Woman, I will list them. Yamoblog, Hair Woman Lemoblog. All right, so Yaga do you know so far G Gamma Quimania Miaholo. Here, there. Track here. Okay. Nyamajiba na Jovo, Amarana Gaba Global, La Kenya. All right, so I think it's important we listen to the last.
It should be the same thing. Time. There's no time bound. 4 years mandate they have given me.
All right.
It's 4 years ada. Nyama will half an hour. Nyama who 2 years aharo. Half an hour.
All right, so I'm interested. So far, Paraka Jingwada, you know, a Dokawe. Natam wana kata machanu to abempiana.
Akpa macho mongo kwa dakmana what we call Friends of Ice Center, Lifetime World Vision, Voter Health Network, Caring Sisters, Hope Insurance, and then at last at the end of the day, Miako Apadada are in Pensions of Promise also. These are NGOs that in fact Magbamaga for last track free.
Okay.
Nanya Imperial Common Fund, Social Intervention Fund, Policy Soja Ye, Makatanya Kota, Onana Imperial Share, Ikana, Mashamatan, Pugumalama. Ye Common Fund, Rurulam, Ne Madava Globa in a Common Fund Hogger, Amane Fiarula, in a Common Fund Hogger, Akona Dumavio, Ruru to Herelum, Common Fana, this is Assembly Vana, Taruru, Rurulanchi Alinazi. Alangushi, Takayanya, Yamaro. But among as an MP, you must think, you must think outside the box. And then the root of Hibu Boru, Jabononica, and Ahaga, Pomo moving a Katama Chantoma, Namiapa Soho, Premegilona Pumba Bay. I have an NGO solely for Agla than Yawo. I have an NGO solely for sanitation Yawo. Judging in Yawo, I have NGOs really for Lamasan Yawo. Kakayaru Yanapa Pamela, Shona Pumama, Manyam Junchi, Matimajiba, Katama Chanto, Fiarun Nam, Pama, Alama Hamunamu, Ava, Katama Chanto.
Right.
And Yamukatama blow, the Matao Ema blow, Alabobang Badu do Sopalafay.
All right, Honorable.
Yes, so even this track is dead on arrival. Because Mabunya to Japanese open is a collaboration. My UNGOs are open, and what they did, I'll tell you. Let's come to health, education. Pensions of Promise, Machunya, better than the Pensions of Promise. Gina, Manglobana. Now, Alaba, Manglobano, 2 communities, Voja, Kaji, Anglo Fiera, Batunu at Tiavier, Amukata Manglomana now. Alabella Balangloma, Obayogoma Jagger, small. Among whom of your pensions of promise and over the Oga, 80% of the cost is borne by them. And you, the community, you have to support by 20%. 20% is in terms of chippings, sun, labor, and other and Pensions of Promise not to hover, they will manage it or finish it. So I requested Tana Egbana Yide Anyako RC Sukwama a Doji Mafima Majijula Jingu the Kamabamia Commission 3 unit classroom bon Papula Hoko earlier or renovating. Nyahama contribute to that. In addition to that, the Assemblyman Honorable Sarah is also leading that work. I feel I do my view with labor. It's ongoing. And when it finish, you can go. Sun City, you can go there and go and check. Patrick, no, hey, I feel like I told you I don't affair anymore. EP, Sukwama. You see a brand new 4-unit classroom block with auxiliary facilities built by Pensions of Promise with 20% support from me. Blood do my view. Much more quite dark when I'm of your Jokata. A dark when Dr. Damali. He has support him. But Pensions of Promise, including myself, Papa Assembly members who got to do ma'am. Blood do my view no more. Who call him McPack me to go. At time you have a cross check. Patrick came on from more than about 10 years. KETA Education Director for Bangalore, who is supposed to be Ojeba Numa, Anumamlom, Eman Pumuno, Fiabama Harako. Apatio la favor upon plumbing work, but renovate or painting, they are going to go inside as that is another education. Eman Pumuno, I have paid school fees for close to about 120 people. Panola, Magoji, this is assembly. From minimum of 1,000 for tertiary education, minimum of 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000, depending on the school fees as well as Sukui Imola. University of Winnipeg was majority about open school fees like 1,200, 1,300. Now, I can challenge you. If you have right for information act, you can write to the district assembly and call for the information. They will give you. Zon. There a black padam zon tete na yi. Na ya fmagoji. Then there be whole information na go. Problem bala. As I speak to you, the view magawo ruga rofi na akpora o necessary training school so. Egbana interview gonna review, but we also use our position to get some leverage for our people to go to necessary training. In KETA, we are doing that for the people. Now, Abia, Ali Bass or Fiva Kitasco, I also play a role. I think that's brand new. Here, the view, the upper quiz, I also supported. It's part of what educational thing. And Pensions of Promise, they train the teachers and they equip the place with e-reader. It's a tablet, we are in ICT, e-reader. And the allo with the power would like task, make me invite him. I put the power.
I was in a fair anywhere.
When it comes to education, and this man, I'm going to attack we and direct education from Willie, no block. Many blogo. My catching of Vivian Woolly form, like my train of Fafla. Conemiajo, Emon Pumnofia, Kaid Havaji, Opasukona windows, Supapala, I started renovating. I'm going to renovate Havaji, Suko, AMAs and Sukoma. I paint, a Puboba, I got a ship in a review or Soramala. It is ongoing. So, and I have fair magagolo. As I speak to you, my shaman yana Jomonia woman yama ice cream here. Mayami was surgery now. Laketa, I'm a chantoma. I'm 800 in Hunguna.
Okay.
800. Yes, 800 people, the data is there. And as I speak to you, this month, 11th to 12th, nigga surgery organ, I'm 150 people. Ta amu turuma ye me buku for surgery. O drive on vota yojo. This is the time. Ta akwe yemala screen aji. Crying ye KETA Health Directorate.
Yeah.
Akwa picture lecture.
So I'm on Facebook.
I renovated it. Spent 75,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
On that project. I screen we spent 1 million Ghana cedis on that project.
Okay.
1 million Ghana cedis. Agbana eye surgery. No more could catch 1,000 Ghana. Multiply 1,000 Ghana cedis times 800 by 1 million. in terms of eye surgery. We are going. We have booked about 150 people. I'm watching home 10 years, 5 years, 6 years. The community is very touching. But I'm in addition to that, I put the KETA hospital. You can go and ask them. Need air condition at the high surgery home. 2 air condition cost me 8,000 Ghana cedis. In terms of surgery, recently, Voter Health Network, in collaboration with me, will surgery, major surgery, come over attack bojo. Maru, attack low, nakui. But me surgery na fibroid cases. About fibroid, them where number spend 8,000 or 10,000. You will free from my head. I'm a 50. I'm a Korovu, Taflatka Firewinder, near the Vonu, Maroli, Taflatka Falo, Catita, Lavamanu, Alabo, suffering from prostrate, Odo Udonu, Agba, Oleja Popom. What are we? I'm a cardiovascular disease for a brow. Dr. Gaga, surgeons, consultant to Marocho America, UK, Kofanoche, Bakpele, Kolubo, Agba Mamfumno, Chika Mamle, they are going to donate them to the health facilities in Anglo and KETA. It's going to happen. And surgery, Mamio, and those surgeries not cost less than 10,000 euro surgeries. Consultant to a deview, Doctor Dojo, Emi the Kukuna, what would the be free? With a collaboration with the Voter Health Network, a hammer. So these are major surgeries. Pediatric surgeon, KETA, in collaboration with him, the NGO Hope for Life for Children. Over KETA, the view who have umbilical hernia, over Taflachamu, Pabashi, a row of women who surgery now I'm 40. Those surgery cost no less than 10,000. Multiply it and see. We are spending. Mamono va upon Udu, Upani Momo, Oji Popo, Okata MP, Eungumopo, Achikaro into plow. Let do my view na Congo Bay. Ipanya Blomimela. Ta, Nekwe and Wusubo, Kakai, Maniaji, Kakai, Yuto, we want to focus, get a Magaba studio. Ava, even KETA market on Abefa, ye time over landing beach. Under that project. Majimu, I file question, I don't push but file question the parliament to push the minister. A minister, young boy, who have the Mark Bova, honorable manager, Mikatami Yashama, I be assembly manner. And if I phone national young Bubra, my dog, I renovate the park as part of the project. You may push, oh, Dama, you need to force Bonubafu, Asarama, clinic to add that project, Bonubafu, my duty is to advocate. Over our schedule, Katashimagba, Kakakpotung Ranwagawa, about the task Katashampelum. I'm going to fire another question on that to make sure in Zimila, Kataku Ngobai. I feel a Sierramo or put Homeo. In your door, you can you Moldu and Yumia or Miwi. Imam Fumufia, quite the Devi Akber Kaima target for free apprenticeship program. And I'm at the academic background, 1,600 Ghana cedis. As I speak to you, I'm a 700 email for it. But to Abo, Sashema, Anya Kokonu, Bakpele, Verme, Le Ketagoji, airport to Kejikope, Plavuja, Plahovi, Mother Agreement in review, machines are rolling, my garage owner Vangake Urema, Marina Mopoga. Documents only. Tamanya bubble.
All right. Akpe and mama call Alama Blena MP Jabana Troba Uvava Jevalia. Here we are going to focus on the Doyono Kongula Machanu Toma. Let our Bonya requesting for support for the completion of 6 unit classroom block. Abale na Yohana Suku Howena. I can never a Jola studio. Never be a Kurang of Yaraniba Monyan, Macaraba Yaraniba Tomo Choka Kami. Alaboba Dumaviana, a moto, Monu, and a Godina Besha. So, I'm glad that the Kawaji him so far.
But I don't want to make it clear. But you might what we call advocacy and lobbying. Lobbying is not duty for any person, single person. I'm of your mamma award with your contractor now, contractor Baku. You call a 6 months or processes so that take or abrogate contractor. They have done that successfully. But push Oma. They need to repackage the road. The road have been repackaged. Literally to effect, I can show them to you. My ask question on the floor of Parliament Act. Parliament the floor to push. As I speak to you, the road have been advertised twice. One for resurfacing, reshaping, and one for actual construction. In 28th of June this year, in Times.
Okay.
He had document my question. When you minister push regional minister, you minister and talk about I be you work gamel you like you work. At the end of the day, me va ko ba delay miao duma if you can me ga jump here. We are raising about me are targeting 100,000 Ghana cedis. So now we raise the gavara to promote the 100,000. They have given some money to the contractor to come to site. Alaba obo magic contractor over mama. Like contractor so obo you would of Jeruma for Hamna Yuta. Mujibo ga double. That is what we are. So the contractor is mobilizing to site. Alaba gubu kalamoji hokbubo.
Okay. So if you have a nyagbo blomba mi no mokpokwa ba o mo pakpare.
Obona shitroga. Gakamu the Patrick Manjiba na nyanyebari. That is why people should understand the duty and role of an MP. I don't know educating. Road construction is a central government duty. Many of these assembly is a duty of central government. As an MP, you only write, go to Parliament, go to the minister and talk to him. Kakane gamel yore fiki.
Makaraji ba susu itakongo bia me nya ba afimia adako a wongba dodo nya ba yegbokpoga ba okpo mo magbo na nglafiara e ba yegbokpoga ba okpo gbo.
Manda na me ma bola mark ma fu enyara mu. Nyama buramba na nyoba NDC kujurudu mi vajije mi gbokpoga ba odo mama NDC vajije.
Okay.
Iki na mu nya bloma akpare o renira ko la akpare rashi and that is the problem. Nyanu badu de nyaba na ma wuwe ye joy habobo kujurudu ma kpubobo opu awon afiere ni mamobo joy habobo ro kujurudu Patrick and joy habobo la jije. So that is it. So MP, do you know how much a kilometer of road costs? You know, individual can go there. Do you know how much it costs? This road is 10 kilometers. No, you know, it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
So we have to fall on central government to do that. I have write letters upon letter, went to the minister, deputy minister, even took my leadership today. You know, me around Patrick, you know, more Jizoma. Nobody am over. And I'm not who's more than your home with you. Anyaba motumala anyaba vuvu anya homola uma shama wakatela never boy ma magamro homo nyanya prof vuyanyi. So who did that road than me? I need that road even than you because na George one of your emergency potholes. How do you rush people to hospital? Amukukuma momaji mamu komba shagba a hospital for Hamron. So I need that road more than everybody. All right,
thank you very much. Makarajiba nyayo kata will message you like via also bonto almost 50 both text message and then how you call on your Facebook minti atorela miango komya cholangi atoji. So quickly let me just read some of them. Public office holders must be seen doing what is right and proper. What Honorable GAKPEY did with the money given to him by Toby Apeda is clearly a misappropriation of fund. Toby haya nyamanugo.
Makarajiba what is misappropriation of fund?
Itema ba nyamanugo because adama ba guy be ya twa wonui afi okweno so it doesn't amount to misappropriation la nyanya gbonye pe wonuma dede wonu ma amount to that. Number je message on Hagome, you are still sending messages. I can't read. This is from Cashman V. What the Honorable MP is saying is very, very true. He gave some of the tea which I planted in my house. I even drank some this morning. Thanks. Okay, so Cashman V. Hi, good morning. This is Gazette target to be the inside click or part of go straight to the point. Mr. Patrick, please tell Honorable GAKPEY that he should stop lying because he has signed an agreement with Youth Employment People on the 4th of May 2022 before someone recommend them to Togbi Akwede, and Togbi gave them the money between June and July. And he even promised we, the executives, that after we voted for him as parliamentary candidate, he will bring 5 cars to the branch as work and pay. So what is he telling us? That COVID-19 spoiled his promises. This is from Ablako.
I'm not
at Kaji.
Oh, Ablako at Kaji. I'm you see, Yana Bojeri.
Okay.
Promises Omena. Now at the end of the day, he can decide.
Okay.
Like, is he ready to take the car and make some payment? So leave those ones, but promises, and then a black woman, and I know he stand. I have no problem with him. But at the end of the day, the truth will always set you free. You see, he must understand even the work of parliamentarian. That is it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, as I speak to you, I have given 10 pieces of street light to KG, but no winning. I have given 20 pieces of street light to KETA. I have given 20 pieces of street light to V, and then the Tekopa. I have given 10 pieces of street light even to Jalukopper. I have given light to someone. As Patrick Imava, as he made the 2 years, I have 500 street lights. 500 street lights.
In our community, so
I'm doing that.
All right.
500 street lights.
Bakari Alam MP Nabuba studio. Wanda Bastino, good morning to Honorable DZUDZORLI Komiga, Anthony Senano Gagnon. Good morning, Sun City, and to Honorable. Really, some of us know the roles of MP. He also know very well, but he forgot that he was looking for vote. He promised people for roads, water, bridge, and clinic. Now that you are coming to educate us on the roles of an MP.
People should provide evidence. You see, the name of the game is evidence. So when you say clinic and this, what are you talking about? Water, I promise water. They have tested the water. They go to the community, they will tell you. They have done testing of the water. I'm waiting for release of common fund. Then they do the stand reservoir and put tank on it and mechanize it for the people to drink. It is there.
On this one.
So I will, you see, over if naturally nobody say Maracama criticize you. Like at the end of the day, in a Yima, Mama Shami Longo.
Mechanization of borehole water,
yes.
And then Lechifado.
Yes.
All right, so my message on my tongue, like people, Mia Ascendia.
And I asked now, machines will come on now. No, top ya for the top, but top ya for the misoperation van. On which fan? Or we very being one. Yama very being project on Magaina Biaga more for apprentice programmer or liquor. Because the money is involved is about 11 billion Ghana cedis. So 11 billion Ghana cedis project we are doing, you know. It's not 1 million, 100,000. And that is what is going into it. When people are putting initiative, they should be lauding it. 11 billion. Project man. So you must have multiple sources of funding. I have written letters upon letters to other places. Tano nyabuba MP you do dashon gagavama amu kamanya uchuga ngwaleki gavo ogano gromanka. It's a misappropriation of fund. What do you mean by misappropriation of fund?
All right, thank you very much, Anthony Senano. But look at what Honorable Ablako and his other MPs are doing for their people. Go and see how the people of Agovino, Lojobi, Hatogodo, and other villages are suffering from good health and educational facilities. Okay, the MP should speak to the promises he gave us, not only Togbi Apadas from okay, Makaraji, but these messages came earlier. Very sorry, I can't read all of your messages. But then, MP.
And Patrick, do you know something? When people continue on this tangent, people will be reluctant to even give money to MPs to work. This kind of things.
Right.
Because you went to go and lobby your own money to use for the people. You are going to use it for the people. Madam is misappropriation of fund because they are the auditors. They are the one who give you the fund.
All right, thank you very much. I got a studio baggage. All right, so thank you very much.
I'm coming fully
because we have to come and
we have done a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of projects within short time.
So you'd have to come again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
You are talking about research.
Tastes like normal.
So you will make money.
So this is the tea.
Be ready.
This is the tea. Thank you very much.
Once again for Sun City for the opportunity.
Okay.
And also extend my gratitude to the entire community.
Okay.
I'm making social intervention in their life. People are grateful. People who are grateful, may God bless them. Because when you talk about health, it's not an easy thing. It's a lot of money. Clinic, I'm renovating it, and such a I'm going there. So a lot is there more for you.
All right, Honorable, you just have to come to the studio. Thank you very much for coming, and thanks for accepting our invitation. A very big thank you to my producers, Edward Kasi, DJ Citrus, Pierre, Martin Ronnie, Dennis, Kakali Blam, and the entire team. I say a very big thank you to all of you, to everyone, and of course, Honorable MP DZUDZORLI GAKPEY. Thank you. Come again, and let's have more fruitful talks. Let's tell our people what is happening. My name is Patrick Jaramado, and it's been wonderful having you on the show. Up next is the Afro Mix.